Let me introduce myself. My name is Kailifa Zakia Azzahra. I'm from Semarang State of University. I will explain the article with the title is Do Teacher Instructional Practice Moderate Equity in Mathematical and Scientific Literacy? An investigation of the PISA 2012 and 2015. Okay, many efforts have been made to reach educational equity, especially to reduce mathematics and science achievement gaps by student socioeconomic status. Across countries, educators strive to reform traditional teacher-centered interactional approach to more student-centered or inquiry-based interaction to improve equity in education. Whether relationship between socio-economic status and scientific or mathematical literacy are moderated by student-centered interaction. 10 countries covering a wide range of achievement levels as well as equity in education are selected for international comparison. China, Taipei, Singapore, Korea, Finlandia, France, USA, Norway, Peru, Brazil, and Qatar. A linear regression analysis is applied to student achievement, equity, and frequency of student-centered instruction data from the PISA 2020 and PISA 2015. The students from low-income parents exhibit lower mathematical and scientific literacy than those from high-income parents. In the 2015 Program for International Student Assessment or PISA, approximately 3/4 of students with limited understanding of science came from low SES family backgrounds, while of 65% of students with high math achievement came from high SES families or Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development. In addition, Heckman 2011 reported that high SES students 2 years advanced in math competent compared to low SES students, and this early exposure would lead to inequity in student learning outcome. Equity in education become more important because individual academic success is closely related to equity and the relationship of three important education issues: student perform, equity in education, and interactional approach is important to investigate in order to promote equal opportunity for learning and progress in mathematics and science for all students. In particular, how teacher interactional practice moderate the relationship between student socioeconomic background and learning mathematics and science in different education contexts. Focusing on teacher-student centered interaction, the student aim to describe a moderate relationship between socioeconomic status and mathematical and scientific literacy in PISA 2020 and 2015. The definition of equity depends on where researchers place their emphasis in the process of explaining inequity. The American Library Association 2014 defined equity as maintaining equity and fairness by removing uneven starting point or providing educational measures for disadvantaged group of people. And in education, equity is referred to as equal access to learn resource, equity of learning outcome, and equal connection to family culture and equity in institution. Link to Tassi. The PISA 2012 conceptual equity in educational took the strength of the relationship between one SES and academic achievement. This definition of equity in education agrees that all students should have equal access to take advantage of education opportunity regardless of their SES. As student-centered interaction is offered more frequently, the gap in mathematical and scientific literacy between low and high socioeconomic status is generally never or maintained. In most countries, student mathematics and scientific literacy sorts are expanded to decrease across all socioeconomic status as student-centered interaction is given more frequent. The finding necessitates further security of how teachers implement student-centered interaction in various educational systems. Okay, the conclusion of this study seems promising. It is important to place the findings within a large research track to explain mathematics education intervention. Okay, thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.